If you can break the chain and the life cycle of the mosquito, ordinarily, you are curtailing malaria. Those stagnant ponds of water in front of houses, what do you do with them? And we have a lot of media houses that can help to disseminate the information. To provide appropriate training for health personnel, including education of health and human rights. These are minimum core obligations, core contents of the right to health. To provide essential drugs as from time to time defined under the New Action Program on essential drugs. Move on. To ensure equitable distribution of all health facilities, goods, and services. You don't provide facilities and put them lopsidedly. Every part of the country needs to get a feel of the services that is being provided through the federal budget. To ensure the right of access to health facilities, goods, and services on a non-discriminatory basis, especially for vulnerable or marginalized groups, you don't prevent some people from discriminate against some people from getting access. Everybody must have that access. And then to adopt and implement a national public health strategy and plan of action on the basis of epidemiological evidence, addressing the health concerns of the whole population. The strategy and the plan of action shall be defined. So we are talking about, we have a national health policy. We also have a National Health Act. When you are designing this, it's not just designed for the fancy. As we shall see later, there's what is called the budget plan continuum. Policy, plan, budget, continue. Your budget must find resonance in the policies that you've already approved. Move on. Of course, you need to periodically review the policies on the basis of participatory and transparent process. They shall include methods such as the right to health indicators and benchmarks. In essence, you need good policies to be able to ground your budget. Move on. Now let's look at the health budgets. This also gives us the best framework to implement policies and plans in the policy plan budget continuum. The budget is not without a foundation, and it must find justification in high-level national and international standards, including laws, policies, plans, declarations, ratified treaties, is also founded on empirical analysis and studies. Move on. In fulfilling its right to health duty, a state is under an obligation to use the maximum of available resources for the progressive realization of the right to health. The concept of resources is broad and expansive and should not be interpreted to mean only financial resources. It includes human, ecological, technological, information, and financial resources. Let's stop here for a while. The last National Assembly, I think that's the second National Assembly, in amending the Constitution, inserted a new section 42, where the right to maternal and child health was made put under Chapter 4 of the Constitution. I don't know whether you people remember. So, the implication of putting it under Chapter 4, which is the fundamental rights, is that it ranks pari passu with the right to life, right to freedom of movement, right to all those rights in Chapter 4. The implication, if that has held true, is that this MNCH acquires a new order in funding. Because if you are doing a fund and you are looking at a Chapter 4 right, you must provide for it before you provide for others. So that would have meant that more resources, apart from the National Health Act, would have been under obligation to provide more resources. So as we are thinking of constitutional amendments, look for that section, either section 42 or 45, see if we can still put it back into the amendment, because it will provide us with more advocacy materials to say that the federal government or the executive is not providing enough money to fund the fundamental rights. So let's look at these 4 or 5 ideas about resources, because we always plead lack of resources. Move on. The first there, which has been mentioned, is very, very fundamental, because if you build the biggest edifice, provide everything, and you don't get the human beings to work, nothing happens. Is the trained health personnel required to drive health services, using their skills and facilities to be able to innovate. Nigeria has trained a lot of good doctors, very good nurses, but the cream and the cream of them, among them, everybody wants to run out of Nigeria because there are better things there. What are we doing to retain our best in the country? Because even as we are speaking, nobody is sure that wherever His Excellency our President is, that the people treating him don't include Nigerians. But they may not be able to thrive well if they are here. Technological resources, ability to convert scientific traditional knowledge into practical uses that solve existential health challenges. We have a lot of research institutes. How well are we funding them? Must we import every drug? Must we wait for everything to come from Europe and America? What are we doing with the findings of research institutes? What resources are we putting there so that they can begin to target our own issues? If malaria has been a problem in Western Europe, I'm sure by now they must have had a vaccine. They are not looking because it's not something that worries them on a day-to-day basis. What are we doing with our own men of research and what they are producing? Information, the power to disseminate healthy lifestyle standards and preventive measures that restrict resources to be channeled to curative healthcare. If most people know and observe information about healthy lifestyles, maybe it will prevent or stop them from going to hospital every time for complaint. There are times some of us will walk into a hospital, after finishing with the doctor, he asks you whether you do exercise. You say no. He says, go and buy a treadmill. You buy one in your house, you forget it, you don't remember to use it. You even go and register in the club. Many people will register in the club, they will not do it, rather than register in the club where they will drink beer. So, all of these things, information can even help us to clear a lot of health challenges. Move on to the last one. Ecology, about the soil, environment, biodiversity. These things are also helping us to determine the status of our health. How are we using it properly to be able, not necessarily putting a lot of cash. Of course, the last one is financial resources, which we are talking about today. Everybody fixated about it. So how should the budget drive this mix of essential resource to improve health and living conditions? Move on. Now, key functional parameters of the right to health, which you should also be interested in. Availability, accessibility, including non-discrimination, economic and physical accessibility, acceptability and quality. Let me talk more about accessibility. Economic one is that people are able to pay for services available in the public institutions. Physical or geographic, that you don't need to do 10 kilometers before you get to your nearest facility. When it is a matter of life and death, 2-3 minutes before you get access to a doctor that ensures whether the person is alive or not. You know, as we say it, sometimes when people are in power, they forget that anybody could fall a victim. I remember there was a former Minister of Works and Housing who was more interested in demolitions. He was a soldier. He was more interested in demolitions rather than building roads. He had an accident.